First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
Back-to-back BVALs. What does it mean for you?
Heart, soul, pride, love for these girls. I couldn't be more proud of them.
I think it just means that how competitive we are, because we're going back to back and hopefully another next year. We're just going to keep rolling and make the best of it.
Yeah, I think we're just always hungry for the next game. We always we have that competitive energy and we just want to win. So
yeah, the last couple weeks, Monday we have practice and there's just kind of a funky feel. It's a typical Monday for us, and so we said that yesterday. And last week playing Freedom on Tuesday, Freedom battled, and you saw how close of a game that was. So I told them yesterday I'm a little nervous because of how the feeling was yesterday coming in today, and so we started off a little bit slow. But our hitters came in after they saw, their pitcher the first time and had just communicated with the rest of the team and said, hey, we got this.
Talked about Kate battling pretty much. I mean, she really battled throughout. She got into a couple of rough spots. It's something we've seen all year for her, but for her to come through on a day like this with the league title on the line the way it was, let's talk about how big that is for her.
Well, I wasn't taking her out. She's earned it all year, and if there's a kid that's willing to do it, it's her. And she did just that. Listen, she's going to walk people, but our defense will take care of her. But if you notice when she does come out with a walk or a base hit, she comes out with a ton of determination on the next pitch, and usually comes with a lot of fierce. And she did that today. So not at any moment do I ever doubt that kid.
I just need to think pitch to pitch and not looking back at the past, and just keep going and not focus on anything else except the one pitch at a time.
I want to go back to the league title part. Back-to-back titles for the first time in program history, the first time it's been done since Heritage did it back in 21 and 22.
Wow.
Does this one feel different? Because last year was really, you guys kind of went on this run. No one really expected it. You got a chance to win it at their place. Does this one feel different compared to last year?
There was a lot of firsts last year, right? And the expectations were really high going into this year just because we came in and only have 2 seniors. So a lot of expectations. Did it feel different? I see us building on such a positive culture and what a great environment Liberty is. And so different in a sense of just pride and how proud I am of them, but never a moment of doubt.
So, with that said, was this one kind of because of how good a team is, at least, and you had majority of the same parts coming back from last year? Was this kind of more the expectation, we should win BVAL in that kind of sense?
Well, I knew they could. There's
Right.
no question. I knew they could. Should they? I think they have the ability to go really far. So absolutely. The expectation's been high for me since the beginning of this season, just because I know what we had returning. So absolutely, the expectation was there. And so I'm just proud of them. I'm proud that they did what I know they're capable of.
I think we're just building off of it. Just keep it going. It's helping us go into playoffs and NCS and just have the confidence and keep rolling.
yeah, I mean last year definitely set the bar and we were let's just double it and our team's so special. We just have such a competitive energy.
With the league title in hand, is the goal now to finish undefeated for a second time? I mean, you guys have a 19-game league winning streak. I mean, we win at Heritage on Thursday. It'll be 20. First time the program's done that in a very long time, if ever. I mean, that kind of feels like the next first, right? Last year was kind of the first league title, the first undefeated season. Now it's back-to-back titles. 20. Now, can you extend the run for back-to-back years? Is that kind of the goal going to Heritage on Thursday?
Absolutely. The goal is always to come out on top, right? And if we play the way we've been playing, they'll take care of that for sure.
The win streak, what does it mean to you? If I may ask. I mean, look,
well, listen,
definitely jinxing it, but
you and I talked about consistency for how long? How long do I talk about that word? And I know it gets boring to hear, but if they get consistent, the wins will get consistent, and that is exactly what's happening right now.
How do they, in your opinion, how do they kind of keep that sense of consistency? Because I mean, this is a team that faced its own shares of hardship, but faced its challenges this year, right? Beginning of season was a little bit up and down. The opening day was the loss against Tracy. You had games canceled. This is a team, long gaps in between games. How do they find that consistency throughout all the obstacles in their way?
It's a lot of mental. It's a lot of mental, and how are we going to come out? And if you look at our dugout, they have a lot of fun, and so they trust each other. They do play like sisters. They really do. There's times they don't get along. There's times, and those actually are growth moments for us. And so we're just going to keep challenging them in practice. Tomorrow we're going to go to work. There's a couple things that we need to work on. I always believe games prepare us for practice, and the practice will prepare us for games. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to work tomorrow, and we're going to hopefully extend that streak.
Yeah, yeah, I just feel like I can go on, like, our team is so special, and like the way like we just come out like with big energy and just like putting our best foot forward, like I really don't think
We play for one another.
Yeah.
So.